Yo. This is another dumbass podcast. Happy New Year's to everybody.
Yes, Happy New Year's.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get all my lighters off the table.
What you got on the table?
All my lighters.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna bring the New Year's in today. Recap on last year, 2022.
Yeah. Y'all ready?
What you think about it?
Y'all tell me.
Shit, you know, man, we had this discussion when you brought this shit up to me.
Wait.
What?
Okay.
Me and Germ had a discussion. You know, I don't be giving a fuck about shit. Nothing.
So you
I
don't
give a fuck about nothing. And I'm gonna tell y'all too. That's like I'm gonna tell everybody. That's like one of the key recipes to helping to live a longer life.
Not giving a fuck. I will agree with you on that.
Get some more not giving a fuck. 2023, get some more not giving a fuck in your life. All that shit you be giving a fuck about, don't be giving a fuck about that shit.
Like that.
Yeah.
sound like Cap. You give a fuck about something.
Yeah, but pick and choose.
I mean, you do give a fuck about yourself. That's one thing.
Okay.
Right. Tell me what.
So do that. Do a lot of that then.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, do a lot of that. Give a fuck about yourself.
Mm.
All that extra shit, don't be giving a fuck about that
All
shit.
right. Remember that when you be trying to be in my business.
I don't be in your
Like
business.
that. He be in your business.
He be
Man,
in my
don't
business.
nobody be in your
personal
business,
shit.
man.
He be trying to ask all types of questions. Lie down.
Like that.
I do.
You do. You just ask
I
me
do.
why
I
would
be in
T-Mobile.
everybody's business.
I mean, that sound like some boyfriend shit, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
Like that.
Man,
Is that what 29 is doing on the low?
that's my business.
Oh,
And you're
okay.
right. You're right. He is the Pink Panther.
Yeah, you need to tell everybody about that. That should be a discussion for later. But back to the 2022 recap.
Okay.
2022 recap.
So, what will be one of the main topics that you think that happened? We're gonna start with your topic. What you think?
The Tory and Meg situation, even though it happened at the end of 2022, I feel like
when did the incident happen?
back in 2020. So,
Damn, that long ago?
yeah.
It's a 2-year case?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Damn, I
basically
be
Yeah,
all
you
the
know
way
that
out.
court should be taking a long. They be getting dragged
a
out
long
and shit.
time. Yeah. But yeah, so it happened back in 2020 when the incident had occurred with him shooting her in the foot.
Mm-hmm.
But he just got sentenced
Okay,
in
so
December.
what's the backstory of it? Because I've been hearing a lot of this, a lot of that.
So, well, based off, what the media is saying is that
No. See, now, this is the thing with what just happened with that. This is different. Just because it's in the legal system, this is, you have transcripts from this incident.
Right.
So you can go look at the transcripts of what transpired in the incident. Any incident.
well,
It's open.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, I'm not looking it up. I mean, I don't really too much care about
So
it.
to your knowledge, what you
Yeah,
what
to
you
my
know
knowledge,
about
it was they went to Kylie Jenner party. They left there. Altercation started in the car. I guess it was dealing with. I guess they was talking about their careers and shit. I don't know. And I guess Lil Bit got mad and got down shot at her.
Boy, y'all know that's a lie, boy. Keep it real right now. Huh?
Lil Bit got mad.
So Lil Bit got mad. Why?
I guess she's. I mean,
What did they say in the court?
that part I actually don't know.
They said that a woman discharged the pistol.
That's what they say. So y'all think Kelsey did it? That's the only other.
So
That's the only other
let's
female.
get to the real. Okay, you just acting like you don't know what's happening. Was he piping both of them? Keep it real.
Probably.
Definitely.
Most
Huh?
definitely. He probably
Definitely.
was.
Okay then.
And the only reason I say he probably was because of the simple fact of how
So guess what?
how they was trying to keep everything so secretive.
Okay.
You know, like when a motherfucker fucking you.
Then why you gonna
pissed.
shoot?
I'm just saying, you tend to act right.
So you gonna shoot somebody and then blame it on me because you martyred you?
However,
What? That don't make no sense.
life don't make
But
sense.
for business wise, right? This is what I didn't understand about that scenario, right? Okay. Maybe because Tory Lane is more independent and can make his own money and do all that stuff, he can make his own moves, right? So, regardless in his personal life of what's going on, if you know for a fact and it's been proven in the court that the man didn't touch no gun, no nothing,
But why is he going to jail?
because y'all hated, he said he. Think about it like this.
The jury convicted him.
Exactly. And
See, this,
on
this,
false
this,
pretense.
this is one of the things that, because I don't be getting into all that. Like, I be in people business, but it be my people business. Now, as far as getting in other people business, I don't be in other people business. But if you gonna learn something from this, you gotta know that just because, and this ain't whether he did or he didn't do this. All I'm saying is, you can get convicted of something and be found guilty and not have done anything.
Not have done nothing, bruh.
And then it can be vice versa. So the justice
Right.
system doesn't necessarily determine whether you guilty or not. It's just like it's a box. It's its own shit. Again, almost like that Kyrie Irving shit.
But just
It's
take on based off the evidence, and they prove the evidence that the man didn't even discharge a firearm.
But that's the thing. You're going to trial and you have 12 people that's gonna say you did or you didn't do it. It's a
Right.
whole lot of different influences going on within this for them to come to this decision. Because, bruh, I'm gonna tell you one thing that don't make sense to me. You can't tell me that out of them 12 people that none of them people know nothing about the people who was on trial. Like Tory, Meg, all them. Bruh, there's no way you could tell me none of them people was like, don't know nothing about none of this shit.
Right. And then I could be blind to the fact too, because never one of us was there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is all hearsay and all the stuff that's coming out. But it just seems like it doesn't make sense. And then that goes to, and I don't want to skip subjects, but it just goes to like Kanye West and Kyrie Irving. Okay. At the end of the year, you take down Tory Lanez. That's stopping his money.
Mm-hmm.
You might not control his money, but you're stopping his money.
Right.
Okay, here you go with Kyrie. He got to do all this other stuff just to get back started to make money.
Mm-hmm.
So you stopping his money. Kanye, he done screamed that he was 11 billion. And look, when he got caught up in that bull, 400 million.
Gone.
How?
Now, well, fuck Tory and Meg. Well, not the whole case is sketchy anyway. I mean, that it got too many like different parts to it, like how one of the witnesses went missing, and then it's just a lot of stuff that they didn't. I feel like they didn't touch on that needed to be touched on. So really, I just feel like that was just a mess altogether. I mean,
I just feel like that is when it comes to all those cases similar to me because it seemed like it's a control thing.
and it probably is, but now, how did Kanye lose all his contracts now?
When they say that anti-Semitic thing, right?
And these
It's
companies too now. These are companies that are like creating the results.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll have X, Y, and Z happen, and then it comes down to the result of these people making a decision. Now, when you have a company, you have personnel. You have this person doing this. Everybody's gonna have a job. So then you can't necessarily even look at the people in any kind of way. Because it's like what you said with the money, people doing a job. See, that's the thing too. Everything coming down to money. Then you don't have people necessarily doing things that make sense. it make moral sense, ethics. All of these don't have nothing to do with money.
Nothing.
We just talking about getting money.
Right.
So when you got people making decisions, all people trying to do is get money.
Mhm. But then you question what people do to get money. You know, some people won't go through certain bounds to get money, but some people will, and they will over escalate you because they took those leaps that you wouldn't take.
And see, again, I think this is why the world the way it is, because it's more of a percentage of these people that don't give a fuck what they're doing to get money.
Right.
They're just getting money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I be looking at. Lord forgive me, okay. I be looking at like.
Lord ain't gonna help your ass.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
saying
just
what you
look
finna
at.
say.
I just look at people that call themselves influencers on the internet.
What's wrong with influencers?
So bouncing your ass is influencer. Keep it real.
Who?
Influencers, like
No, who the fuck you just said?
No.
influencers, like okay, you have people that's online that call themselves influencers.
I thought you said somebody's name. I thought you said.
Creative, no, I'm not calling nobody.
Oh, I thought you said
I'm just
somebody.
this is in the collective. But
Right,
then
right,
when
right.
you see what they doing, it's like this is what you're influencing,
I mean, you got people out here that want to be that. Like,
right? But it's just like, what are you influencing though?
Mm.
Is it gonna last through history
no, it's only what they call it, a trend.
like that?
Yeah.
Boom. So okay, boom. You got the trend. Then you got people playing roles.
Right.
Everybody got a role to play.
Mm-hmm.
So you got people playing different roles within all these different themes and these trends and all this shit that keep changing. All this shit gonna change, and it's gonna keep being the same shit. You just gonna have different people playing different roles. Right. So you really need to figure out what role you gonna play in this motherfucker.
But then it's always somebody that comes through and breaks the trend with a new trend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now it might be remixing. You just probably ain't thought about it in a while, but it might come through and create a trend, and it does numbers. You see what I'm saying? And everybody switch to that for a period of time, and then they move on to what everybody always do.
And see, that's what I think a lot of people focus finna be moving forward right now. Content, trying to do something, trying to outdo, just thinking of shit that people ain't did, and you start getting all this weird shit, man.
Weird shit. So, and that's what I say about, okay, just think about it like this, all right? Even with relationships, like, you was number one at, your comments is number one right now.
It's the truth. But
So is we gonna reiterate, is that the same way you still think up to right now you in 2023? Okay. So now, what have you learned from last year different from?
I have grown up.
Okay.
I don't think like that no more.
But do you learn to accept sometimes that men gonna give you shit sometimes?
I have learned.
Okay. Are you willing to accept this shit though?
I haven't got that far yet.
God damn.
I haven't got that far in life.
So, okay, but do you want somebody to accept your shit?
Of course.
That's selfish. Now we're gonna go into something that's totally different from everything. Okay, now let's
but
Oh my
hold
God.
on, no, but Jerm, but hold on
right now.
No,
Okay.
look, hold on. But do you think it's wrong to be selfish though?
Okay, well, let's go into this right here. Let's go into accountability right now. Can we start with just accountability, just the whole
That's
overall
big.
phrase?
Now that should be the word of the day.
Right.
Accountability.
Okay. So now,
Motherfuckers don't want to hear accountability.
no, because niggas don't never like take it.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, we don't take that shit.
Why?
Tell them y'all don't want to
But
hear
why?
that shit.
Why?
Yeah.
Y'all need to hear that shit.
I would say that, I mean, me personally, sometimes I don't take accountability because I don't like being wrong. Like I don't like
Why?
nobody telling me that I'm wrong.
Is it an embarrassment
I
thing?
think it's a pride thing.
At least that's a real
It's
statement. I
a
will
pride.
give you
It's
props for that.
pride. It's my pride. Like you telling me I'm wrong is like you stepping on my damn pride. Cause motherfucker, I'm right. And I'm so serious. Like
that. You heard what she
Yes.
said? She's right.
I'm right.
Huh? So okay, now
99%.
now
So
Go
no,
ahead.
so how do you help somebody deal with like, and I ain't even gonna say help somebody deal with like, cause ain't nobody should be dealing with no motherfucking pride. Like pride shouldn't be getting
Not
in
in
the
no
way of nothing.
relationship, and that's
No,
what I
no.
be talking about.
No, not in the sense of when things make sense, and something making sense could be like different shit can make sense for different people.
True,
But
true.
I'm just talking about in the sense
I ain't
of
gonna
like
lie.
shit making sense.
My girl, she taught me that. She said that shit one time to me, bro. That shit pissed me off, made my ass hurt. Do you hear me? My girl now, but we've been together for a long time. So, but she told me that one time, your real ain't my real. Fuck me up. I wanted to choke slam that motherfucker, okay? But when she said that shit, I had to think about that shit, and that shit took me at least 2 years to realize she was right.
Damn.
Fucked me up. Because when you look at, even when me and Capo have our conversation, I be like, why the fuck this nigga here? I say, because he fucking light skinned. You know, that's me talking shit about him. But when when he performed the shit, I be like, damn, this nigga really made sense out of this shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you have to not put yourself in somebody else's mind. You only have to go off of your mind.
Right.
And then accept what comes with you. But yeah, I had to learn that shit. And she the one really said, she said that shit to me with that day. I ain't gonna lie. I was mad as hell when she said that shit. But that shit actually, years later, I started to see that in people that I dealt with. Even in my own family, everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, yeah, that's some smart shit. So it's like, sometimes you have to listen, but you have to take accountability when you learn something from the situation. Like you talking about pride.
I'm just saying.
But do you listen to what the person is saying to you?
I am getting to the point to where I'm listening and understanding. See,
Okay,
sometimes
like-
people listen, but they don't understand.
True.
Like, I can listen to you all day and agree with you all day.
See, you know, again, like me and you had a conversation the other day, and it was something about like how I approached, how I said what I said to you, and I think that more so led to how the response went. So if I wouldn't have said what I would have said the way I said it, the response wouldn't have been the same way.
Correct.
So that's what I took from that. That's what I understood from that conversation. And I know how I am. Like, I'm aggressive with certain shit. So
Hell yeah, you are. And then, like, you don't know what mood that person is when you talking to them,
Right.
too.
Right, and I'm
That's-
moody.
Yeah, and sometimes people don't express it on their face. Sometimes they might not even say that.
Right.
And you might say something that triggered it. Pow, they go flip the fuck out on you because it's easier for them to flip out on you because you're closer.
Which is, I feel like that's kind of bad. Like, it's bad that.
Why do you do it then?
I mean, I don't know. I normally do it to the people that, like, I love the most. Like, they
Right.
normally get it the most.
Why though?
Because I feel like they can deal with it. Like, it's like,
That's the crazy. But you know
It's
what?
right.
I
I
like
mean-
to hear your comments because I see that in a lot of females. Like,
Yeah.
for real. At least you honest with yours. Like a lot
Yeah.
of them don't want to say what you would say.
and then you know that shit is like, I could imagine, because it's like some emotional shit. So that shit is like a comfortable place. That shit is comfortable. Like,
Yeah,
it's kind of
like-
like being yourself. Like, why wouldn't you want to be yourself?
True.
And then at the same time, like, your family is gonna be your family. See, that's kind of how I think that your family is gonna be your family.
Regardless if I don't give a damn, if I scream to the top of my damn lungs and show my ass, they still gonna. You get what I'm saying?
They still gonna be there, but it's like, man, why even go through unnecessary shit that you don't have to do?
In the
You
moment,
know,
in
people
the
got
spirit.
blood pressure and shit. Okay, people eat pork still. I don't eat.
I
pork.
don't eat pork.
But
just
see,
saying, some
people,
people do.
but look, people who dealing with people like that need to understand that it's gonna be up to that person to get through the stuff that they going through. Like, it ain't nothing with you, none of that shit. That's with that person. So they gonna figure that shit out whenever they figure that shit out. So I wouldn't even be stressing about if they gonna figure that shit out and win, and because it's up to them.
Yeah. And then, everybody's an individual. So that's why I said now I really don't, even with a lot of shit that I went through, I don't take nothing personal no more. Like, even if something really bad happens between somebody like I mess with, after a while, I might be mad I'm a 24-hour type of person if it's not that bad. But now if it's some real shit, it's probably going to take me about 6 months. But then
6 months
to get, because I got to decipher.
It's a long time, ain't it?
I'm gonna tell you because
24 to 6 months.
It depends on how
Damn.
it depends on how long I've known you and what type of relationship I feel like I had with you. Now, if you on some sucker shit and I've been fucking with you over 10 years, it's like, man, and you got to this disco ball era, think somebody give a fuck about you and shit like
Disco
that. Like,
ball era. Explain that.
disco ball era is thinking
Oh,
you.
okay.
No, disco balling is this for me.
Yeah, please explain that.
You thinking you're bigger than the situation you're in now, and you're really not. Because if I could touch you, you're nothing. Okay,
So
Just
that's
keeping
the
it
disco
real.
ball era.
Yeah, you a disco
somebody
baller.
living-
Like if you run this motherfucker around here with this big ass, and you got on these motherfucking silvery ass chains, nigga, not in Columbia, nigga. Now if I could touch you.
I think you need to dress up like a disco ball for Halloween.
Hey,
man.
listen, man. I be knowing these niggas, man. I been knowing these niggas all my life down this motherfucker.
cool,
When these
bro.
niggas be thinking they be doing something right, run around here, performing and shit. Okay,
You said performing like rappers?
it's anything.
Oh, they're the
Rappers,
Oh, just
anything,
okay. Entertainment.
entertainment, right?
Mm.
And thinking you're bigger than you are, instead of being humble to who you are.
You sound like you don't like rapper or entertainer.
No, I'm just talking about people disco balling. This
Oh,
is an
okay,
example
okay.
of disco balling. Now, this is nothing personal to anybody. I'm giving you just the people that in my circumference is what I grew up with. Now, this is past shit. This ain't got shit to do with right now because I don't know nobody.
Hey, you know what I meant to ask you?
What?
Can you tell? Cause you got an Instagram, right?
Yeah.
What's your Instagram?
Germ life. You know
Germ
me,
Life. You got an Instagram,
right?
and you posted. It was a video of a rapper. Remember when we had that discussion and you was like, "Man, motherfucker don't like." You said something. You was
What
like,
rapper?
"Motherfucker don't like this shit." And I was like, "Man, don't nobody know who the fuck that is."
Who you talking about? Sugar Free, my damn boy.
I don't know who it is. No, it wasn't Sugar Free.
I was about to say that's my damn
no,
dog
no. I think it was Sugar Free, and the reason I said that is because of where we from.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We international,
Right,
so
right,
we
right.
know Sugar Free.
Yeah.
And shout out to Sugar Free.
That's my damn dog.
Yeah, I
right
fuck
there.
with Sugar Free.
Yeah.
But
sugar free.
from see, you know what I'm saying? The age and then where we from, people don't know who that is. So your group of people who follow you,
Yeah.
they don't know who that is. So you
Right.
just look like you posting somebody and just look. Imagine if you look at him and you don't know him,
Right.
and you post it, and you trying to make the impact with the post
But
you trying
know
to
how
make,
I found
and then
out
they perceive
about a
it.
lot of rappers. Like, okay, like how you put me on to a lot of rappers.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I found out about a lot of them. And I
Right.
post them boys on my page. You know what I'm saying? And I start following their music. Like
Support.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, a lot of them boys be like, man, and dink ride, man, and
And,
dink ride.
and,
Like,
and
what
then
the fuck is that?
and then again, I'm gonna add on
No
like
such thing.
it was just the look of it. It was even the look of it, and then the era we in. It was just like, man,
Yeah, the
that
era
wasn't
we-
connecting.
Yeah, the
That one
era
wasn't
we in.
connected.
I know, and I have to be reminded of that because I be thinking about that drill.
So my question was,
Okay.
what were you thinking when you posted?
Um,
Like, what were you trying to? What was the result you were trying to get from that post?
I like people to listen to shit. Listen to the words.
So you was trying to put people on.
Why would you listen to music and not listen to the words?
So you was trying to put people on.
really just because I like if anytime I post anything, right, any kind of rapper, right, and it's in the go to, I post a lot of young niggas. I listen to what they say.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying, and how they carry the tone and make it like a story, or however they do it. That's how I ever post my music. I just don't like to hear gibberish and shit. Like I don't like to hear blah, 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 blah. Like I can't do that.
Again, who's sugar free?
He's a pimp from the West Coast, my dog.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, he older. He came from the Snoop Dogg era, like Death Row, all that. He came from all that, so he like round Too Short and all that. So I just post him because, and then the young boys doing songs with him.
And then this is what we want. And then this is what we want to happen. We want to have this discussion about Sugar Free, so the people who don't know him can go back and understand that, nigga, a lot of the people who you see doing what they doing, they were inspired from him to do what the fuck they doing.
For real.
Like the whole mentality of certain things, all that shit.
So
that's my damn boy, Sugar Free.
Okay, so how long has Sugar Free been out?
He been pimping since pimping been pimping. I think.
Since
since
At least that's what I think.
pimping.
I don't really
that's
know.
what I know.
And my boy E40 now. Shouts out to him too. Now that's my boy too.
Okay.
And Too Short.
How old are these people again?
You know Too Short?
See,
I do know. No,
he in the middle.
I'm not even gonna lie like that.
You heard of him
damn.
though, right?
Yeah, I heard of him.
Okay.
Like I know
Yeah.
of him. Like
And that's because of the mainstream music.
heard of him.
These are artists that are like more mainstream, like stuff you might hear on the radio, on a commercial, at the Super Bowl, like events and shit like that.
We'll
Okay.
say this. We'll say this. Who are the artists that you listen to, as far as rap and R&B? Who are the artists that you say you listen to?
Okay. All right. So for
Please
rap,
tell us.
I like Lil Baby. I like Free Thug. I like Gunna.
You even like him after he
Still,
snitched?
you still
Even
like
after,
him?
we like a lot of people after they snitch.
Like that?
What you mean?
Huh?
Ooh, no,
They
you
were
heard what she
wrong.
said. Man, who is we?
Well, I'm just saying, it's like
Hey, listen.
people
keep
in
it
the
real.
city still like motherfuckers after they snitch.
Hey, listen. I co-sign you on that.
What you mean?
Hey, listen.
A lot of
let's
them.
dap up on that
Yeah.
one. I co-sign you.
Yeah.
Charleston
Niggas
White.
like-
Little Charleston White.
Bruh, so you niggas don't throw. Bruh, niggas don't throw. I'm
No,
talking about here.
no,
let's
yeah,
go.
no,
Let's
no,
go
no,
to
no.
here.
Let's talk
No,
about here.
Let's go to here.
Let's talk about South
Let's go to
Carolina.
here.
And I'm gonna tell you this, because again, I done been everywhere. Bro, this shit goes on everywhere. And
Bruh.
then the crazy thing is, like, niggas be so in denial of this shit going on, bro. Niggas be telling on niggas, bro.
Bruh, but you gotta think.
And niggas are accepting it. But this is the crazy thing. The stuff that they be doing kind of don't be really even making no sense.
Bruh.
For you to be being in those type of scenarios, to be looking at that kind of life. You know what I'm saying?
This is the thing, though, bro. At the end of the day, when you just even enter that game, if we talking about the street, all that bullshit, right? You know it ain't no rules. It ain't never been a rule that a motherfucker ain't crossed or broken.
See, now that's the stuff that done been a public misconception.
You right. That's what I'm saying. They act like it's rules. When the rule is, it ain't no motherfucking rules. You know it ain't no rules. That's why niggas break them all the time. Bro, niggas got granddaddies down and snitched. Huh?
For
Talk
real.
about it.
And then, cause like for real, bro, like for me growing up, the people that taught me a lot of the shit that I know about, like being in the streets and shit, them was the niggas that didn't stick to none of that shit.
None of it. And that's why I said, but the ones that I know that stuck to it, that's what made me exit my black ass about it there, because I know I'm
Right.
not going to jail. I ain't getting caught up for nobody. I'm going by myself. I'm not gonna tell nobody because I'm going by myself, and I ain't going back to jail for no nigga. So I always did everything by myself because I was taught by niggas to do that shit by yourself. You gonna go here and be in the crowd, right? So everybody can know your business. Everybody can know this. They can tell you your name all across town, and you around here trying to show off your chain and your chest just to get a little bit of ass. As soon as you go to jail, you trying to tell to get back to the ass. That's all them niggas be doing. When they tell, they only trying to tell to get back to the ass and try to get back famous.
See, I just think that if niggas gonna be getting together in groups and shit, niggas need to be like doing shit like for real.
Yeah,
And they don't.
real shit, bro.
I don't feel like nobody gives back. Nobody tries to build the city up. It's just same shit. Drop a video, drop music, go to the club, throw ones at the strippers. And I mean that's cool and all, but what about your city though?
See, you heard what you just said. Throw all the shit, throw strip at one. See, that's a disco baller. He think he BMF being over with, brother. Your ones don't even count. Them niggas threw millions in the club a long time ago.
Right.
So your little funky ass one, she ain't gonna remember that. She just want to pay her bills. Okay, get that out of her
Period.
face. Exactly. But niggas don't realize that by now. See, I been realized that. My mind been clicked from that bullshit.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't like it though. Like, it's just like, if they do, and then this is my thing. See, I like doing stuff or like seeing people do stuff out their heart. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and let's say you finna feed the homeless. Please, this is a pet peeve of mine. Please don't. You can broadcast it, but broadcast it months after you did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't be all like, oh yeah, got your phone all up. Oh yeah, we're feeding the homeless, so and so, and whoop de whoop de whoop. You know, like, I don't like stuff like that because I don't feel like that's genuine.
Why don't you though?
I mean, because you in front of the camera with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, and most of the time when people get in front of the cameras, people are not genuine.
I'm saying
They
okay.
get real sketchy.
True. Now some people could be doing it, I would say, for publicity. But go ahead.
No, you remember the other day after the game, right? This was Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Monday, the game, we was on the phone as you was getting to the game. Man, probably as soon as you got there, Buddy went down.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And then
That's how the
somebody
Buffalo Bills,
Bruh,
right?
somebody posted a picture, right? And it had him, and then it had stuff that he personally mentioned. I'm talking about the football player.
Right. You talking about the foundation that he did?
No, he had just like personal stuff about himself, like what he was into, what he liked.
Oh,
And then he had somebody's business. So they posted and circled their business, but they post him and they was like, get well soon.
Oh yeah.
So you could kind of look at something like that as a halfway in, halfway out. Like,
using it to
you know what I'm
tag
saying?
on, yeah.
Like, what was the, that I just think
What was
shit-
the purpose? Like, what's the point?
Yeah, but you see, like, and that's another thing, and that's what I was. Okay, first of all, let me go ahead and give a shout out to him, and hope he get well. Number 3, Buffalo Bills, the Mafia,
yeah,
Bills Mafia. You know what I'm saying?
that shit was
I ain't
crazy.
gonna even go into his name because I don't feel like crying and shit.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, this nigga.
So-
yeah.
Yes.
Please don't do that.
So, but this is what I want to say about all that shit like that, right? Everybody will do that get well soon. Okay, with Draymond Green, man, that's fucked up what he did. You know, what they doing to him and shit, what they do to Kanye and all that bullshit. But none of you niggas will step up and back him.
Exactly.
Nobody will back nobody.
But see, it don't even be that though, cause it do be a lot of that kind of stuff going on from different people, like individuals and shit. My thing be like the consistency and then really doing stuff that is gonna be some shit. Cause if you think about like the shit that's really going on and the shit people be upset about, it surely it don't really compare to the shit that you should really be upset about. Like if
That's what they do. Let me see that phone. Oh shit, that's fucked up.
right. You're right.
That's all they do. That shit is suckerish, bro. And they
Right.
know that shit is suckerish, and then everybody want to talk about it, bro. Like, that's why sometimes I be listening to a lot of those motivation people, all that shit, like, and I be like,
Free Andrew Tate.
my damn boy, Andrew,
Dog.
bro, thank you. Andrew Tate, my boy, why do y'all got him in jail right now? That's some bullshit.
Hey,
You know what I'm
we gonna
Huh?
hold on, we gonna come back to that. What you finna
Oh,
say?
okay.
Hold on,
I don't know. I forgot. But that's my damn boy. Like, nah, yeah, man, because that's
Free
a
for dog.
bullshit.
Free for
Like, how
dog,
y'all
man.
gonna lock that man up like that? Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. Control. See, that's go back to control. You see what I'm saying? Why?
It's kind of like
You
it's
can't say shit. You don't have the
this-
freedom to say nothing out here. You can't disrespect none of the shit
No,
that goes on out here.
no,
you
look.
can't have no leadership role out this motherfucker. If you do, you're getting your ass chopped up. You want to go down the line?
No, it's kind of going back to the house rules though.
Touche. That's a good one.
You feel me?
Right.
See, now you understand.
Yeah.
Like,
Because I
it's-
always
it's-
believe in
it's-
business.
it's that. See, this is what I'm saying though. So like, if we gonna be having this kind of stuff going on with that, and we playing that game every day,
Mm-hmm.
and niggas ain't mad about that shit, ain't no way in hell it should be other shit that y'all just
So how
outraged
does
about.
it fit in with Andrew Tate though? Let's go to that. Like, okay, they say they locking them up for that. How did they say that?
Look, the first thing they did, and then look, if for people who don't know Andrew Tate, go look him up, go look at the
He's
stuff
that
that he
guy,
done
though.
said, and then you could kind of like you could fill in, or however aware you is, you could fill in the pieces to the puzzle of what he just said.
Right.
But it's really about the first thing they did was it's like censorship, like it's censoring going on, and like senses for you to be aware of shit, for you to be aware of something, see, hear, taste, test. So censorship, you getting into people not even being people no more. You getting into people being robots in their phone, not being able to say this. So you gotta be a certain way. Everything is all this shit boxes, bro. Like they got a whole bunch of different boxes set up, but the overall objective is to have everything within one box. So you can have a whole bunch of different boxes, but y'all gonna be in this shit.
Bro, you said the same shit them boys said on No Jumper last night. Basically, my man, the Muslim, you know what I'm talking about? Raz Islam, my man.
Yeah. Rock. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about though, right?
Yeah.
I can't say his name. You said it's the same exact shit he said that Elon Musk is doing with Twitter. Like, but you
Censorship.
said, but
And
exactly.
then the crazy thing is I kind of watch the stuff play out. Like I be watching all this stuff play out, and it kind of be like a movie to me. Like for me, I can see what's gonna happen. It's like a movie I done seen over and over. So he tried to play the game like, yeah, I fuck with the people. No, I'm with all this shit. No, speak your mind. Da. Nigga, 6 months later, he come by Twitter. He start goddamn doing all the shit he wasn't doing.
I still don't hate him.
Me neither.
That's
I don't
my
give
boy,
a fuck.
Elon Musk.
Yeah. Shout out Elon Musk.
Shit. Like, man,
Yeah.
listen here, man. This shit been big business, bro. Okay? This shit been big business. Tell me what changed.
And then see, in the sense of that, you gotta respect that shit. If
And-
you a person
yeah.
that be around here saying all this shit about money, bro, this is what they doing. This is all that kind of shit about, bro.
Yeah.
People trying to take care of their families.
So look, top artist
Yeah.
of the year. Who you say was the top artist of the year?
Of the year? Of the year? Lil Baby.
Oh my God. So I'm not gonna say what I
No,
think.
for me, and I don't see how nobody, not from what I done seen, unless something done been put together some kind of way, or I don't know, but bruh, the man NBA Youngboy does numbers I have never seen, bro. I see certain songs, and you know, bro, I'm like a connoisseur of music, bro. So I know of songs that are like classics, hits. Bro, these shits don't even compare to some of the songs this man done dropped, bro. And he has it's a lot of that shit.
He do his music. I used to like NBA, like when he first came out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was a Young Boy fan, but
I fuck with Young Boy. That's my dog. That's my dog.
I don't know. It's just like over time, it's like he changed. I don't know what it is.
You have to. And then I feel like he's kind of he's in that point where you remember when Lil Wayne made that Teach Me How to Love song. He's in that phase where he's kind of
Right.
like going into a different stage of his career with
And see, that's probably why I
This-
wouldn't have
this-
said Young Boy for me. But go ahead. You right about Young Boy though. You go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, he
finish
got
it.
everybody doing that little.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's a Young Boy then.
Yeah, they be like right foot.
That's Young Boy. My man from Minnesota be doing that.
that's the man shit,
Oh, okay,
man.
I didn't know that. But
Yeah.
I would say, what's that girl from Memphis at? F-R-E-E.
Oh,
fuck, nigga,
Glorilla?
free. Yeah.
She fine.
That motherfucker took it over
She
now.
fine. She
fuck with
fine. She
Huh?
fine.
That little
with
motherfucker, I
Yeah.
said, God damn.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, let me see what she came with. Then she came with that shit with Cardi B. I was like, damn, that motherfucker snapping like a for real. Niggas slept on her. That's
Yeah.
the one.
She good. Yo Gotti sign a shout out to my man.
Oh, okay.
Bruh, and
Another
then
groupie
and then
moment.
you know, like with the music the women making now, niggas be listening to that shit.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you something. I can't stand fuck nigga free. I can't stand it. It makes my ass hurt. But what I'm saying is, she made that's a classic. That shit will never not get stopped getting played.
It won't.
And I fucks with her just cause she did that, and she come back with that shit
Tomorrow.
with Cardi B. Yeah, like she really impressed me. Like she really impressed me because I have a little cousin that damn near remind me just of her, and she rap too. And I really, if I had the bread, I would definitely put her out there. And she remind me of her so much. But when she dropped what she did, I was like, damn, I wish I could have had the bread. My cousin was singing just like her. You know what I'm saying? She like 16. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say her name. She's too young. But she know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I thank her for the year.
Yeah, I ain't even think about her.
Yeah.
I used to be
is-
so stuck on Lil Baby.
Shit, man, she turned she got grown ass women out this motherfucker saying that shit.
Yeah, she do.
Yeah.
Everybody know it. And you know, with that TikTok stuff, like,
Man, she crushed TikTok.
what in half?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So when people talk about artist of the year, like, I don't know how y'all don't mention that girl.
Yeah.
All them,
I think she is the one.
All of them definitely in that.
I said all three of them, though.
Category.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
three.
You gotta mention them.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yep. But that's good to have a girl in that category. Like,
So
that.
what-
And
so-
she's a natural artist that just came out. Those are seasoned artists that y'all got her going against.
So
I
who
remember
y'all?
that.
So
Right.
who y'all see having a big 2023? Like, or somebody
I hope
underrated?
her.
Or
I hope her, and I
It-
hope she developed like getting out of the hood shit and getting into who she is.
I mean, but maybe she's
Gorilla.
just hood.
No, that's her. Cause no, that's the natural rawness. But you grow out of that after you be in a different lifestyle.
Okay, so my question is to you is, if she does grow out of it, would you still listen to her music? though?
Yes.
Would you?
Yes. 'Cause
Come on. Now she
she'll be
started with the fuck
international.
nigga free now.
No, you gotta think. Everybody starts in their raw form. Man, don't nobody stay the same.
Right.
If you stay the same, then you don't grow. Don't
Correct.
nobody. Yeah, it depends on what lane you want to go into. It's like, okay, like now I ain't gonna lie. You made a good point with that because I like a lot of underground artists
Mm-hmm.
that remain in their lane.
Mm-hmm.
But for her, I can see her really, if she follows the plan for her, I can see her being bigger off
Yeah.
of that shit.
Yeah.
It's like she is like for girls in her age bracket, she is real influential.
She is.
Yeah.
She's like,
and you
Red City
influence
girl.
grown ass
yeah.
40-year-old women, 30-year-old women. She that's why I said for me, and I had to give it up. I was like, damn, I was listening to motherfuckers and I was like, that motherfucker there is the one that be ringing. Cause I would have to ask you who that was.
Damn. So hold on. So
Remember who
hold on. Look.
Because remember when I asked you, Capo, I said, man, who was I said that was Rennie song. Remember I told you that was Rennie
Yeah,
song?
yeah.
He the one told me who it was.
Oh wow, you thought it was Rennie?
I swear to God, I thought it was her.
Oh wow.
So look, do y'all think that the influencers are just that influential, or do you think the people are that gullible?
That's a good ass question. So okay, now describe gullible.
Because I can kind of go back to what you said with the person I mentioned, NBA YoungBoy.
Mhm.
This is he might still be a teenager or 20. Like he's
Well, how
young.
many
I
years
think
he
should
done
be
been
like
out
my
though?
age.
But the point is he's young.
No, I
he
read it.
influences like
Alright.
he's an influencer.
Yeah.
So which one is it? Are they just that influential, or the people just so gullible? It's just like,
Because you know people,
and I don't even really mean to say gullible. I'm just kind of like influenced.
No, I look at it like this because even if I say myself, you gravitate what's easier to you at the time.
right,
Easier.
and what you going through in life.
Right. And then, at this age, like, we didn't have a lot of technology. Like me, personally. We didn't have a lot of technology. See, with them now is, like, way different. So their struggle is way different. So it's like you can't even really say they ain't struggling.
But even
they
you
struggling
know
and
a
they-
Glorilla though.
Say it again.
That's the thing too though. Like
I had to ask you.
yeah.
Yeah. But I kept hearing the song. Now, I had to keep hearing the song to even know who that was.
See, you kind of out of touch too though.
No.
Like you're not really in tune with.
No,
like,
I listen to
nigga,
a
you
lot
is
of
not in tune with no fucking music.
not shit. That I don't do shoot up shit.
He talking about shoot
What,
up.
drill
I don't do-
music?
He's not
That's
into the
drill
nigga.
music.
He
I
really
ain't
ain't into the nigga music,
I ain't
bro.
in no smoking no dead niggas. I ain't into that. Hey, I'm not into smoking them niggas. I don't listen to that. I ain't lying. I'm sorry. But I do listen to people that actually can articulate what they saying. It don't matter, like, it's just so much of that, like, and I understand. That's why I kind of don't be, I be tripping on Charleston White, but I respect exactly how he did what he did. And it made me, you know what I'm saying, reevaluate a lot of the shit that I listen to. Like, man, like, you don't want to be talking about killing if you want to be living and you got kids.
Right.
And see him, like, and that'll be my next question after this. But him, I think it's important that we have people like him that just have, and even if he's just entertaining, like for him to just have the perspective that he has, it's like you have to have that shit.
Yeah, he
Like,
has
you
a
can't have
real,
everybody out here on the same shit.
He's definitely a real dude, bro. I would never say that dude is not a real dude. He's definitely a real dude because you could tell pretty much in, like, ain't nobody, if you got the balls to even say some shit like that and stand behind it and nobody don't do the shit to you, then you know you stood for what was real. And it's for real.
And that's another reason I named NBA YoungBoy too. That nigga don't be giving a fuck.
He
don't.
I
don't.
respect that shit.
I fucks with
Hey,
him.
so my question is, who was the most influential influencer of the year? And I'm gonna predict that we get into the top 5 this year.
But I'm gonna tell you just like this. Whatever she say. Because women,
We just
whatever-
gonna agree with her.
I think the most influential, whatever she says, because most women in her, you know what I'm saying, in that bracket, like, I'm talking about,
All
man,
right,
I
so
always hear
regardless
about
of
Lil
the
Baby.
answer, we're gonna just
I
agree
always
with
hear
her.
Lil
Fuck it.
Baby, Lil Baby, Lil Baby, Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? I always hear that nigga name.
But it's just like it's how he come. Like it's like he can flow like between any
He
different
fresh.
like
He tight. Even his
anything.
new album is real nice. Even my cuz put me onto his album. I was like, damn, his shit straight.
yeah. So it's just like that's why I like him. And then Glorilla, she's next. I would say. Guess the City Girls. I guess.
Oh, see, City Girls was kind of like, you know, they hadn't did their thing the year before, so I didn't really count.
Yeah,
them,
they
like,
came. They were more on some personality type shit this
Mm-hmm.
year. Like they was just really expressing who they are. Like really trying to show the world who they really are.
Shit,
I
I
tell
only,
you what.
I only seen one of them motherfuckers.
I'm gonna tell you,
Carisha.
for underground legends that I discovered this year was Larry June.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, Larry June.
Don't you ever? That's
Who the fuck
a
is
West
that?
Coast.
Shout out Larry June.
I just discovered him.
You real West
this year.
Coast today.
That's my dog.
Yeah, that's my second home.
Man, listen here, man. That's the kind of music that I listen to. Him, like, just like player shit. We ain't talking about shooting. We talking about making money, doing player shit.
Man, y'all, like when people look at this, I want these people to comment. I want them to put people on to music, because you somebody who need to be put on the music. You don't know shit. You don't know nothing about
Bro,
music,
yes,
bro.
I do, bro.
You try that like
So you don't?
you old school.
Bruh.
I'm talking about,
I
bro.
know
I'm
Sauce
talking about
Walker.
2000 on 2000 on.
I know Sauce Walker, my damn boy.
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You acting like I don't know
old school.
nobody.
Sauce, our
Man,
era.
Sauce
Right,
be
you need to
still
come
snapping.
a little further up.
You see what I'm
Okay,
saying?
like,
Like,
okay.
he's stuck in that
give
era.
me a further. Give me an
Okay,
example.
well, you don't listen to I guess the shooting up people.
Like that. No, just give me a name.
Okay, so you can.
I like Lil Durk.
Lil Durk.
That he ain't nobody.
No, who you was finna name? Name
Is
somebody.
he not
Okay,
nobody?
No, he's somebody.
Oh, okay,
I
that's
like
my damn
Lil Durk
boy.
too. But okay, like ESTG.
That's my dog.
Okay, all right.
Huh? Hey, hold up. 42 Thug. Huh? That's my goddamn boy now. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
I apologize to 42 Thug and I apologize to ESTG. Them was
You
my
said
boys.
42 Thug.
Thug, what his name is?
Doug.
He the short
Bruh.
dude. The short dude for
Hey,
them-
now
start
look,
with a D.
now look, we finna.
It is a D, ain't it?
This
Yeah.
is he finna take us out with that. You finna take us out with this. Close everything up with that.
Hold up.
Cause
First
you
of all,
just call this man 42 Thug.
Thug.
And my whole
What is his
my
name?
whole purpose of this was to let the people know how like closed off to music you are now.
Bruh.
You just call him 42 Thug.
What is his name?
And no, I don't really care for his music.
Tell him
Like that. You don't like him?
Tell him what his name is.
42 Doug.
Doug. That's my boy.
Okay, anyway.
Hold up. First of all, him and ESTG is two dudes that did break me in this year.
They broke
Louisville,
you in?
Kentucky. Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. They're my boys.
All right.
Now, okay, anybody else, like, all right, all the people that y'all talk about.
Real Boston Richie.
Who the fuck is that?
He
Ooh.
told on somebody, but she don't care about
Like that. He just snitched on somebody.
Okay.
She loves
Yeah,
snitching.
yeah.
Nigga is habitual
Like that.
to
Half of the industry is snitches.
Yeah.
Name
We
another
see
one.
we not even gonna get. See,
I want to know another one that I don't know about.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Let me think.
Give me one that I don't know about.
Jimbo World.
Jimbo World, he a snitch.
No.
Oh, okay. Who is
He a
Jimbo
Florida
World?
rapper. Okay, hold on. Let me do another one.
She's giving you artists.
No, that's cool.
like new
Bobby
artists.
Fishscale.
Bobby Fishkill.
know
Damn, that
Bobby
nigga sound
Fishkill?
pretty hard though. Who is
Bobby
that?
Fishkill is hard. Ooh, Florida.
Like that.
Like, yeah.
He be snapping.
No, for sure.
I might have to look him up.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
fine.
he sound like somebody I look up.
He came to the city.
When? I don't go to shit like
See,
that.
now-
I
now
don't
you-
go to get shot up. I go.
Now keep
home.
that in mind as an artist. Like he's intrigued just by the man name. He don't even know who the fuck that is.
But he might be
talking about
snapping.
Bobby
If you got a
Fishkill.
name
I
like
gotta
that, you
look
better be
him up.
snapping.
You gotta
bruh.
be fired.
Bruh, if you ain't
Definitely be on
snapping,
the
then I'm gonna tell you this
Fishkill.
nigga ain't snapping.
Bro, I'm
I'ma tell you.
gonna tell you now. He's not
Fishkill?
gonna like none of this new shit, bro.
He not.
Like that.
Kind of.
I like new shit.
No,
I
I'm gonna
like-
let you.
like I said,
and I ain't gonna put
ESTG.
that on them because I just know him and the kind of music that he
I
like.
guess-
But go listen to it yourself.
Yeah.
And take us out of here, man. How do we
We're bringing it into 2023, right?
Mhm.
And I want people to do this first of all. Let's start taking accountability. If we're gonna talk about it, we should be able to do something about it.
Okay.
Okay, now I want you to give your statement, what you want to be done this year.
This year, I just want to grow as a person,
That's
mentally, emotionally, physically. I just want to grow,
Mm.
and that's just on period.
Okay, so 29. What do you think you would want to do for the year?
Bill Belichick do your job?
Is that a coach? I know Billy Belichick. I'm saying, is that your direction? You saying you want to go in and be
I'm
in
just
a
trying
coach?
to do my job.
Okay.
Just do your job.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
And yeah, I am the coach. So to everybody, just do your job. Don't
Yeah.
worry about what everybody else got going on. You got an assignment. You got roles. You got responsibilities. You got duties. You need to take care of that. Don't worry about other shit.
So that means you ain't gonna be in my business 2023.
Like
That's
that.
a part of my duties and responsibilities.
No.
No, let's,
Going into 2023.
Okay, listen. Don't try to rush this shit. Why are you in her business? She said it. I ain't said it. Don't even try to take it out
You
on
know
me.
what? But he's not the only one that's always in my business. I
Well,
guess.
so how many men you got?
Ooh, men's.
You said he ain't the only
Yes.
one. You said that.
Another time
All
on
right,
another dumbass podcast.
It sound like my eyes. I can't see right now. Hey, she
went
went Stevie Wonder. Okay.
I don't have, babe. You know who you is. You know.
Like that.
We're not
You
about
heard
to do
what
that
she
on
said.
camera.
Bay.
Babe, you know who this is.
B-A-E.
You know who you are.
You know who you
Bae.
are.
Who is Bay? I don't want to know, but I'm just saying she said it.
I'm just saying, babe. You know who you are. DD, you know who you are.
Shouts out to,
Husband, you know who you are.
Shout out to you know who you are.
and they can put up with that shit. They
Oh yeah, it's like 10 of them. I ain't gonna lie.
Player. That's the Pink Panther.
okay. I am gonna try to contain myself because I have to still know this. No, we ain't going yet. We still got a couple more minutes, and I need to ask her. Out of these 10, you can only
Choose all.
how?
What you mean how?
That's pimping. So you need to go to the West Coast.
You know what? That's what somebody be telling me.
So you telling her she need to choose?
But why will I choose? Why do I have to choose?
Okay.
Why does anybody gotta choose?
Right.
Because think about it like this. If you decide, because you know everything changes. You can feel like this right now.
Mm-hmm.
This can change in the next day or two. It might can change in 6 months. It might can change in a year. It might be take like 5 years.
And see, I agree with that.
So
Okay.
you're gonna want to deal with somebody that you know at least if y'all do split up. If you was to fall into a hard time, that's somebody that can really that you know that really had your back.
Mm.
So you gotta pick. I mean,
I
you
get
gotta
what you're
find
saying.
the person that's like that in there. It don't have to be, you know what I mean? Because it's always the nigga that don't do shit that y'all love. A funky nigga, y'all love funky niggas. Okay, so
Right.
but
I agree.
Yeah,
I'm agree.
So when you do find that nigga that really do fuck with you, you better fuck with that nigga all the way, even if you don't fuck with him afterwards, because he'll take care of you afterwards.
But I got the blueprint on it though.
Tell me.
So the blueprint. Hey, ho. I can't give y'all the game.
I thought that's what you was finna do.
I am though. But listen, so this is the blueprint.
Okay.
So
Okay.
basically I am learning that I'm gonna have to fuck with a person that I don't like. Like they will have to be all into me, and I probably have to like them by 25% in order for this shit.
What?
So that's literally the blueprint because if I like somebody, listen, just follow me.
No,
Listen, yeah, me too.
because I'm telling you,
This is-
you said some shit that I done heard. Go ahead. I want to hear
That's
you.
real shit though.
No, I want to hear it. Finish it out.
So when I feel like as a female, when we put our all into a person, like for example, let's say I put my all into you. Like let's say we go together and I put my all into you. It's like niggas just don't like bitches when they put their all into them. They don't.
I think people just like that. Period.
So when a man put his all into you,
It's okay. But I'm only gonna give. I'm gonna give, but not enough. Like it's not gonna be like I'm all into you. It's just gonna be like
Nah,
a little
and you know what somebody told me at one time, and I still remember this shit. He was like, the person who loves more than the other person is the person that's gonna get hurt.
and I heard that too, and she further confirmed that. But that's why I like to hear her talk, because you know why? It sharpens what my thinking, even if it's something that I want. Because most of the time, when shit happened to you, you wanted that shit to change. You was trying to make a change. That shit is not going to change. It is what it is. It's the natural balance. That's just what it is. And it's being like that across the board. You was right and she was right.
You don't get what you want or what you need. Your ass gonna get what you deserve.
Exactly. And this has been an interesting episode of Another Dumbass Podcast. I'm proud of y'all too. Huh?
Yeah.
And you light-skinned motherfucker, you was smart today. Huh?
Yep.
Shouts out to 29 motherfucking ass over there.
He did real good. Let's
Fake
give him a
Babe
clap.
Brown, like my jacket.
Hey, yeah, we out now. Peace.